Empress here. We're gonna do something different today, okay? Just waiting for everything to catch up. Give it 1 second, y'all. Okay, gang. There we go. So today is, we have 2 days until the new moon, which is February 1st. And then on February 2nd, it'll be a portal day, which is 2222. And I'm actually doing a ritual. Today I decided to dress the candles with you guys. So first off, I already made my mixtures and I'm not going to tell you everything that's in here. Okay, I will give you guys a couple of hints. Okay, so basically, when I prepare my candles, I mix my dry herbs together. I pray over them. Okay, and then I mix my oils and I pray over those. Okay. So that's to start with. So you see I have my dry herbs here and I have my oil mixture in here, okay? So when I get started, what I do is, the first thing I do, where's my lighter? Of course, I forgot that. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I light my sage. What's good, Shamika? How are you, honey? Okay, gonna get a bit of a burn going here. I hope this lighter doesn't quit on me. I'll have to get another. Okay, so once I get this burning, I will sage. What's good, Sugar Plum? Now, these very candles that I'm preparing are being sold on my website. Yes, let's do that, Shamika. As you see, I am saging my herbs and myself, right? Also, I've got a charger here. Gonna light it from the bottom. Once you hear the crackling and you see small sparks, you know that it has lit. And I put that in a fire-safe container. And I'm gonna put some pure frankincense. What's good, Tamila? And I use frankincense. I actually buy some really good frankincense. It can be costly, but I feel like the purer it is, the better. Okay, so while that's burning, these are the candles that I will be using for the 2222 portal. Okay, as you see, there's 7 colors, 12 inches long. All right. So I'm preparing these, as I mentioned to you guys, with the herbs for the chakras, but as well the 7 African powers. Okay, so we're gonna bring in some balance. Okay, so the first thing I do is I pass these over the frankincense to purify them. Okay, I'm working in a tight space today. So I have a tray here. I'm gonna put this tray on my lap for a moment so that I can clear the energy of all the candles. Well, I'm just gonna do 5 right now, but I'll clear all the energy of each of the candles. Because we don't know who handled these candles before I got them, right? So I'm gonna clean them. As you see, I like to put drum music when I'm doing my spiritual ritual work. A lot of times when I do readings, I do chakra music or frequency music. But when I am doing my spell work, I like to put the drumming music on. Now, this is my Florida water that I make myself, okay? I make it once a year for the summer solstice, okay? So I'm gonna take some of that. And I'm gonna cleanse them. And so you guys can get to see like what I do when I say I'm doing ritual work for you guys. And like I said, I'm a little tight on space right now. I would have done it on my actual ritual desk, but my ring light broke, so I don't have a place to stand it right now. So, okay. So once I've blessed them, if you are doing your own candle work and you don't have a mixture of oils like I do, because I like to use several different oils, you can just use plain olive oil, okay? Now, after I've done them and saged them and did the frankincense, I still like to do Palo Santo. I feel like this lighter's on its last breath. I hope I don't have to go on a hunt for a lighter. There we go. Now I have about this dry mixture has about 10 different herbs in it. Some of them, which I'll give you a hint, ginger. Ginger is for several of the chakras, okay? So there's about 10 herbs in there right now. And there is about 9 herb essential oils on top of my base oil. And my base oil consists of sunflower, olive oil, and grapeseed today. I might change them according to what the candle is for, okay? So like I said, these are my dry herbs. Okay, so the first thing I do is I will pull up the wick, because this is for positive work. So you pull it towards you, right? And then I'm gonna rub it down in the direction of up, because we want positive things to be brought with these candles, right? If you were doing clearing away for negative energy, you would be going down. Okay, so you see I'm working the oil up, right? And then I always use parchment paper because it's spiritual paper. And I lay my herbs inside the parchment paper. And I use that to roll the candle in the herbs. Okay, so this one has the herbs on it. We'll come back when I finish dressing the others. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull the wick towards me. I'm gonna get some more of this dressing oil. Like I said, it has several essential oils in it. One of them that I use is quite expensive. I got 100% pure Palo Santo essential oil, which costs a grip, but it is really so wonderful, especially for candle work. Sorry, I don't want to put the herbs on my face. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this one as well. And as you see, I work it so that way it's on the entire candle, okay? Even though I'm limited with space here. I will center my herbs again. That's the other reason why I like the paper, because it allows me to center my herbs. Pull up the wick. Which usually, as I go, gets a little more difficult because my hands are getting greasy, right? And I wanted to make sure to dress them today because they're gonna sit on my altar for the next 2 nights, catching that new moon energy. And then I begin to roll them again. Okay, so let's say that you were doing the spiritual candle for yourself and you were just doing it out of what you had in your kitchen. You know, some good ones to use would be mint, ginger, bay leaf, basil, rosemary. Okay, these are all great herbs to use. Okay, like I said, you would clean it first with some olive oil if you have Palo Santo, okay? If you don't, just pray over your candle. You can even clean it with an incense, okay? You can clean it with an incense. Don't let these people tell you you got to spend a grip, okay? Hoodoo or the ATRs. You know, it's mostly about working with what you have, okay? And, you know, the more connected you get, the more your ancestors and spirit guides will tell you what to put. Okay, so these candles, I'll be doing a private ritual for those that join. It's $44. I'll burn the candle on my altar. Like I said, it has over 10 herbs and over 9 essential oils. Okay, and it's $44. And with that, you get the not only the candle and the fact that, you know, I'm prepping it and burning it on my own altar, but as well, you'll get the link for the ritual. And part of that will be a reading to see what the portal will bring. And I also will be auctioning off, or I should say I will be giving away 1 hour long reading to someone, okay? Okay, pulling the wick. Okay, after the portal date, I will sell any remaining candles should you want one, okay, for you to burn in your own house. They'll be $33 because you won't be, I won't be burning them on my altar, but they will have gotten new and full moon energy, and they will also have the herb work as I prepared it, okay? That won't be up on the site until after the portal, okay? So I don't want to confuse people. So let me just get a paper towel so we can move to the next step. Take some of this off my hands. I have more candles to dress, so I will just set this aside. And actually, I can just leave that there, okay. So now, I'll come back. Actually, let me use this. And I'll move the herbs, be easier. Okay. So now also, I will be adding a little bit of glitter, okay? This is gold glitter. It's for a shun, but as well, it could represent the sun or the masculine energy. Okay? And I'm going to use blue, which would represent Yamaya. If you're familiar, this would also cover the Daughters of Two Waters. For those of you that are ATR and familiar. But this also could represent the moon. or the feminine energy. So since I'm trying to bring in balance with both, this is why I use both blue and gold. And now this, will sit on my altar in the window and get the new moon energy. This would be the final product. Okay, grab another one. So, and like I said, listen, y'all could dress your own candles for real. Okay. What you're paying for when you get it from me is basically my expertise in the herbs, as well as, the energy of my altar. So that my spirit guides and ascendant masters will assist, okay? What's good, Crystal? What's good, Copenhagen? Okay, so like I said, these are on my website. If you want one for the 222 portal that is on February 2nd, you need to head over to my website, lovelySoulEmpress.com. They will only be able to be booked through tomorrow. As of the 1st, I will be closing it, all right? 8 p.m. I'm closing them at 8 p.m. Okay, so this is the final product. Like I said, this is a 12-inch. And this will be, it's for the chakras, but it's also 7 African powers. Okay, I have put herbs for both, okay? And like I said, part of that, you will get the link to see the live ritual. You will also get a reading, okay, as part of the collective reading for what the portal will bring us. And listen, that day there's a very important Pluto transit. Okay, thank you. It's a very important Pluto transit. Okay, and if you know about Pluto brings death and transformation. So we'll be transforming ourselves and situations come this February 2nd. Okay. So, and Pluto doesn't only rule death and transformation. This also rules other people's money and taxes, all right? So, Mike could get a good tax return, right? Mike could get somebody to come and assist you, right? So we're opening the doors for things like that. If you have trouble receiving, this is a good time, okay? Because Pluto's going to help us transform those things. We're in Aquarius season, so this is all about the networking. Okay, here's another one. I will be going to the supermarket later to get the offering that will accompany this ritual. As when I do candle work, I always leave an offering. If you are doing candle work yourself and you don't know what to offer, or you don't have anything really to offer, you can even offer a cup of coffee, tobacco, listen, If you're really in a pinch, you could use bread. Remember, give us this day our daily bread, okay? It's the intent. Okay, and I continue rolling it until I see that I have covered all sides of the candle. If you guys have questions, now's the time. My main male guide woke me up this morning like, let's go and get after it. So I know these are going to be very powerful. There you go. Pound cake, girl. I wish I had some, girl. I need a lemon pound cake in my life. My nose is itching and I'm trying not to get the glitter on my face, okay? I remember one day I was doing herb work for hours, like all day, right? I had glitter everywhere. And my partner came home. He was like, where have you been today? I was like, I was doing ritual work. He's like, you've got so much glitter on you. Yes, a shot of rum. You got so much glitter on you. You look like you was at the strip club. A shot of rum, gin. They love rum or gin. That's your specialty, Tamila? I'm going to need you to send me one, girl. Okay. So, that's how I dress them. And then once I have them dressed, I'm going to dress like another 20 of these. Yes. Then I put these trays in the window so that they can get the new moon energy, okay? For those of you that have ordered one, I'll be carving your names in, okay? And putting some symbols. I also, because I'm Reiki, I have Reiki too, and I'm completing my Reiki mastership now. I will be doing some Reiki symbols over these candles as well tonight, okay? So just so you know. All right, so that's pretty much, I just wanted to jump on and show you, how I do it, what goes into preparing you guys' candles. All right, and if you're interested in that, you can head over to my website at loveleesoulempress.com, okay? And like I said, $44, you'll get the candle, the link to the viewing of the ritual, as well as a reading that coincides with what the portal's bringing, and one lucky person will end up getting a free hour reading from me out of that. All right, so if you're interested in that, hit me up. Okay, if you have any questions before I get off about herb work, now is the time. Oh, thank you guys. You guys know I love you guys. And, maybe a little closer to my birthday, I might actually do a class in herb work. All right? And give y'all a little bit of my secrets. Not all of them, but a little. All right? So that's pretty much. If there's no questions, I'm going to jump off. I'll give you guys another 2 minutes. I hope you guys this weekend was beautiful. My birthday is May 7th. May 7th, okay? So probably be around that time. I believe May 1st is my YouTube anniversary, okay? So maybe I'll do it for that. Maybe that'll be the thing that I do, okay? An herb work class, okay? Where we could talk about some herb work essentials and some practices for that. But really, a lot of it comes from your guides speaking to you, because you could know the individual herbs, but what happens is as you get connected, spirit starts talking to you about the combinations. Now they're saying perfect combination, lovers, you and me. So it's like teamwork, okay? And that's how it goes. Okay, so a lot of the times they're already telling me ahead, and I have said this before when I'm about to, do a ritual for you guys. They start showing me images, sometimes a week, 2 weeks in advance as to what they want me to do. You don't have to dress the candles if you don't have herbs, okay? Depending on what you're using the candle for. Let's say that you had a black candle because you thought that somebody was putting negative energy your way and you wanted to break something, and you don't have herbs. Get you some coffee, some black coffee, and put the black coffee on it, okay? This is a protection. Coffee is really strong for that, okay? So that's something that, most people would have, but you don't need herbs, okay? Salt is another one, all right? So there are things that you can use in your home that will assist you in doing the herb work, okay? What's a positive one that most people will... Listen, you could take a bay leaf and crumble the bay leaf, okay? And some olive oil, and that's a whole, like, dressing of a candle. Don't think that you're limited. Okay, so this is like coffee is for protection. Let's say you have an important, candle that you're, let's say you're using a white candle, okay? And you wanted to bring calm and peace, and you don't got nothing but, in your cabinet, you got a chamomile tea bag. Bust that bad boy open and use the chamomile and dress the candle with the chamomile. Okay, there are many ways to get the job done. Okay, most people will have, some basil or sage, right? Rosemary, like that's a trinity right there. You mix those three herbs, you got herbs. Okay, those are very strong purification herbs. All right, so there's a lot of things that you can do. All right, don't feel limited when it comes to your herb work. Okay, you got old dry flowers. Okay, and you're trying to dress a pink candle for self-love. You could use old dry flowers, a little olive oil, right? Clear it off with some incense, sprinkle some cinnamon. Okay, sprinkle some cinnamon. All right, what else would be good for that? Cocoa. Everybody got a little cocoa powder in their cabinet. Any book suggestions? If you guys want to give me 1 second, I'll get you some books. Hold on. Sorry, gang. Okay, so here's a good one. Blackthorns, Botanical Magic, the Green Witch's Guide to Essential Oils for Spellcraft, Ritual, and Healing. Okay, so in this book, let me move this out of the way. And these are just a couple of them. I feel like this is like almost like an encyclopedia of herbs. Like it tells you lemon balm. Green witch means that you're really doing herb green. Okay, so using you know, things that grow. So the green, look at this one. It says lemon balm. Okay, it'll give you other names for that. Okay, it'll tell you what you could apply it for. Okay, it'll tell you what magical uses, like lemon balm. It says healing, success, love, calm, fertility, soothing, connecting with the goddess. Okay, it'll tell you the ruling planet. In this case is the moon. It'll tell you what astrological sign is associated with that. It will tell you what crystal is associated with that, and it will also give you the deity or the spirit that is associated with that. And it goes through all the herbs. Okay, sandalwood. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. Now, this other book is The Green Witch. This might be the one that you're talking about, Crystal. Okay. This is another book that tells you all about different Green Witch for beginners. This one's a little bit more advanced. I mean, it has the vernal equinox and the winter solstice, meditations you could do with that. You know, look here, chamomile, also known as manzanilla. That's what I call it. Okay, and it says is another versatile, popular, magical and medicinal herb. It's excellent for soothing stomach problems, headaches, nerves, an ideal herb to give children. Okay. Magically, it is used for prosperity, peace, healing, harmony, and happiness. So books like this, and I always try to get different types of books, okay, from different spiritual practices, right? Because you can see the crossroads of things that might be universal. Okay, I also like to buy a lot of moon work books, specifically called moon work books that have moon rituals so that I can mix and match according to what I am trying to target. Okay, I also use chakra books. Okay, so like this is my chakra book. All right, so I do a lot of mixing and matching, and most of it really comes through spirit. Spirit advises me what they want me to do. Okay, so you know what's on your agenda for the rest of the day. Well, I'm glad that you know, listen, the more you know about, you know, because this one, it says natural magic of herbs, flowers, essential oils, and more. I mean, you'll be surprised what's growing in your yard. Okay, there's weeds that are, you know, what we consider weeds, you know, you could use for spell work. All right, so, and you can research these things online and find out even more information. Okay, so this is an excellent way to start learning about herb work. Okay, there's another book called Moon Spells. Let me get that one for you guys. Hold on. So I have this one, the complete book of moon spells, which I actually love. I have to admit that I've never used a strictly recipe from them because I'm very much like tweak my own spells, okay? Or like I'll see something that I feel like interests me. And look at this one. This one's called a lunar rejuvenation spell. This is a simple self-care spell to recharge and regroup by the light of the full moon. So this will tell you what to target. A lot of times what I do is I might take something from one and something from another, and that's how I like to do my spell work. And this is another book for you guys who are strictly ATR and strictly conjure work. This is a fucking great book, okay? Sticks, Stones, Roots, and Bones, all right? Excellent, excellent, excellent. And this is by Stephanie Rose Bird, okay? So these are actually, and this one I've used more than some of the others, but all of them, I do a lot of mix and matching. Okay, I do a lot of mix and matching. There won't be just a recipe in here that I have just used the way they told me to use it. Okay, because, you know, like I said, I have three guides, main guides. I have more than that, but three main guides that I work with heavily, depending on the type of work, okay? I have a gypsy, okay, who she's mostly like my cards and stuff. And I have a big mama, a madama, okay? And I also have a masculine, okay? He's thugged out, okay? He comes when they playing too much. And he be like, okay, so they want to play? All right, we got this, okay? So he's the one who tells me when people are playing around and doing the most. All right, but this is an excellent book, okay? All right, so that's pretty much what I have for you guys. I'm going to get back to preparations. All right, I just wanted to stop through and show you guys some stuff. And if you're interested in getting one of the candles, the reading will be for February 2nd. Okay, and I haven't decided what time I'm gonna do that at yet. Okay, I have a couple things I need to work out, but this ritual will be a live private viewing. Okay, and it will come with a reading. All right, so if you're interested in that, head over to lovelysoulempress.com where you can book. All right, so that's what I got for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing y'all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste.